Welcome back to this video series on developing a business plan for success. Rod Moore from Profit Minute with you again. In this video, I want to talk to you about what I think is the ultimate success factor for small business owners. I'm going to keep this video really short because either you'll get this right away or you won't. And if you don't, you'll probably engage in the behavior that is the opposite of what this key success factor is. And that success factor is, well, broadly speaking, it's your own mindset, the way you think, but I'm going to narrow it down for the purpose of this video to one key determining factor. Now, I should share with you that this isn't just something I read in a book or that I've just thought of in the shower. This is based on 8 years of experience working with thousands of small business owners through various programs, seminars, webinars, products, services that we've created. And more, hundreds of small business owners that I've coached one-on-one personally. And this is my observation as to why some of them go on to great success following the coaching or the advice that we've given them, and others fail to get the results that they're looking for. And it comes down to one very simple thing. You see, those who go on to great success, and I've been fortunate enough to work directly with lots of small business owners who have gone on to incredible success. In many cases, they've completely redesigned their business model based on our coaching together and reinvented their business. And we've had clients that have gone on to become international speakers, media stars, a whole host of different success stories. And the common characteristic between all of them, when you look at all the success stories, the one thing that was common amongst all of them is that when I gave them some advice about what to do in their marketing, their business, they would take the advice and immediately implement what we talked about. That night, they wouldn't wait a week, they would implement it immediately. Now here's the real key factor here, right? If they failed to get a result that they were looking for when they implemented that advice, instead of giving up and saying that doesn't work, they then went into a process of fine-tuning, optimizing, tweaking, reinventing, reapplying the advice that we talked about. So it might have been something like creating a lead capture page, and we talk about all the strategies around that, and they'd go and implement that, right, to get more leads. And if it didn't work quite the way they were looking for immediately, they would then go through a process of adjustment, realignment, fine-tuning, optimizing, tweaking, testing, measuring until they got it to work. And they do all of that between that coaching session and the next one, right? Because they are so action-oriented. Now, what would happen with those who fail to achieve the result they're looking for through coaching and consulting is simply this. We conduct our coaching session, we go through similar advice I gave all the successful business owners, and let's say that was on a Monday afternoon. Well, they would not do anything about that advice until the following Sunday night, right? And then they'd try and implement it, and if they didn't get immediate success, in other words, if people didn't come by and shovel money into their bank account overnight, immediate success, right? They assumed that doesn't work, and they gave up, and they came back to me and said, well, I tried that, but it didn't work. The key difference between the successful and the failures is simply this. The successful business owners all take personal 100% responsibility for the outcomes they produce, and the failures never do. The failures are looking for someone else to blame. The failures are looking for external reasons outside of themselves as to why they're not getting the results that they thought they'd get. Successful people, all of the successful people I've coached, would take what I'd share with them through our coaching, and they do that plus. They do that multiplied by 10, and they would work out a way to make it work. Where the failures looked for reasons, people to blame for why they weren't getting the results that they hoped for. Right? Now here's the thing. If you're in business today and you think that somebody else is responsible for your success or failure, in other words, you don't take 100% full responsibility for your outcomes. If you think somebody else is responsible, then if you ever do achieve success, somebody else is responsible for that as well, right? It's not going to be anything to do with you. Now, I'm being facetious, of course. If you want to be successful in small business today, you must have a mindset that says You and you alone are responsible for your success, and you take full responsibility for it. Nobody else in the world can make you successful. There is nobody else out there with a magic pill or a secret that, if you only had that secret, you become successful. None of that matters. The key difference between why you will or you won't become successful is in your own head and taking 100% responsibility. And if you have an honest assessment of your mindset right now and you realize that you're not taking 100% responsibility, you have one of two choices. Either you start to work on understanding that you and you alone are responsible and you start to take responsibility, or get out of business, right? I don't see any other choices. So become one of those successful people. Start to understand that it's all about you. Take massive action and don't give up when things don't work immediately. That's what all successful people are doing. So that's key number 3, the ultimate success factor. It's all about your mindset. So in our next key, we're going to talk about the business model. If you don't have the right business model, then you're probably not getting the sort of leverage from your, from all the work that you do, the investment you have in your business. So we'll talk about business models. I'll see you in the next video. Now make sure you drop by www.profitminute.com and grab a copy of our marketing plan video and template, and also the the Fast Start marketing CDs. It'll help you identify some areas that you can work on immediately to kickstart your business into gear. I'll see you in the next video.